Hi, today we are going to discuss on following topic. What is chemical burn and how does it occur? A chemical burn is a result of exposure of chemical to human tissue, skin or eye. In eye, mucous membrane, therefore faster penetration rate. This is caused by so-called irritating or corrosive substance. Irritants can potentially result in erythema, means redness, itching, dryness. In terms of cell destruction, we can speak on minor reaction. However, we must not neglect toxic aspects which may be tied to the nature of the product. For example, white spirit. On the other hand, corrosive can cause potential serious burn. Therefore, we speak on significant reaction due to their capacity to penetrate the human tissue. In any case, reaction mechanism is always the same. The chemical may contact with the tissue and will stay on the surface for the given time depending on two things: composition and the concentration of the chemicals, irritants and corrosive dissociation, and affected body area. As you have understood, it is the penetration rate that will determine the severity of the chemical burn, which will depend on the following factor: the composition and the concentration of the chemical. Difference can be noted according to the composition of the product: acid, base, oxidizers, reducers, chelators, solvents. And of course, the concentration of latter is the whole difference between the drain cleaner and the industrial concentrated sodium hydroxide used in water management. For example, the destruction mechanism is same in both the cases. Cell liquefaction linked to NaOH, but the penetration rate will be higher with the concentrated substance. Contact time: the longer the chemical remain in contact with the tissue, the more time it has to work. For this reason, it is important to remove its mechanism as fast as possible. Finally, the temperature. Any liquid brought to a temperature higher than 50 degrees will irremediably trigger a thermal burn in case of contact. This thermal burn will destroy cells and thus facilitate the penetration of the burn chemical into the tissue. So, as you have understood the key elements related to penetration, particularly in terms of severity of the burn. Therefore, it is the objective of decontamination to minimize or stop this penetration of the chemical into the tissue as fast as possible. Also keep in mind that the decontamination does not aim to cure, but to remove the chemical and stop destruction of the tissue to allow for a better treatment by the medical service. This is the essence of first aid equipment. Now let's understand how does chemical burn occur. There are risk areas. At industrial level, storage area, production area, product loading or unloading, maintenance. At laboratory level, due to handling of the product. At domestic level, with household products, drain cleaner, cement, lime. The splash may be related to human errors in handling, container breakage or equipment failure result in a splash. For example, a maintenance operation on equipment such as valve that is poorly or not properly recorded will lead in additional to the chemical burn. To mechanical impact due to the product pressure, thus constituting and aggravating elements. Besides the direct splash, also consider the cross-contamination scenario, for example with glove to eye. So as you will have understood, there are unfortunately many examples. Therefore, in order to protect you against potential accidents, the number one priority remains the respect of the safety instructions. At collective level, through compliance with site prevention plans. At industrial level, through wearing of PPEs. And yes, accidents can still happen. Hence, there is importance of having efficient decontamination system to protect you from an accident, which we do not want you to have, and to make sure this potential accidents remains an incident. Thank you.